Hello everybody, this is 50 Murders. I hope everybody's doing good. I am formerly known as the Old School Reviews, and I want to tell you a little bit about myself and why I said formerly known as the Old School Reviews. Back in 2009, I created a retro video game channel of me collecting some old video games, some pickups, some reviews, some unboxings, stuff like that, some trade videos that I did with some of the YouTubers at the time, like Dinky Dana. Also, some of the people that inspired me to actually create videos and do that at the time was like Dinky Dana, like I said, Gamester 81, Classic Game Room, obviously AVGN as well. And if you want to check those videos out, I'll actually put a link in the description so you can actually go check these out. They are from, like I said, 2009, and I think 2011 or so. I could be wrong. Might not have been that far, maybe 2010. But it has Sega CD stuff in it, some Game Gear stuff, video tour of all my gaming collection at the time. I have moved and grown up and moved, and that's why a lot of my video game collection is not in these videos, because I actually sold those. I do have a couple of things that I still have, and I'll actually show y'all those today. I don't know if those are in the videos, but if you do see them in the videos and you watch them, just let me know. That'd be cool. You could put a little marker or something at the time. Alright, so this is going to be a pickup video. This is some of the stuff I got over the last month or so. A couple DVDs, some old video game stuff, a couple consoles, one rare console, and also there's going to be an unboxing at the end of this video of something that I picked up, so y'all guys can get to see what that is. We're going to go ahead and start out. I'm going to start out with some of the stuff. This is actually going to be an item that I flip. I sell and collect, and I sell to fund my gaming collection. It's almost a second job. I got to find and do deals and stuff like that. But, that's how I get my gaming collection cheaper, and I don't feel so bad about spending money on stuff. I also collect knickknacks, stuff like that. I don't have a lot of that so far, but I do got a lot of DVDs. I got some games, and I'll eventually show y'all guys all that stuff and then go into some depth with the videos. And I might show y'all guys some repair videos and me mod, and so some of that stuff in the future is going to come, and if you want to stick around, you're going to get to see it. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you do not, that's fine. You can give it a thumbs down. That's not a problem. If you want to subscribe, I would appreciate it, and if you don't, like I said, it's not a problem as well. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start with the video. I'm going to show y'all some of the stuff I picked up. So this is stuff I'm going to resell right here. This is PlayStation 3 controllers. I picked up a lot off of Letgo. I found a guy, he was selling a PS2, a PS3, and 3 controllers, a PS2 memory card, and a PS2 controller as well. And he said it didn't have any games for the PS2, but I opened it up and it had black in it. I got to collect the camo controller. This is worth a little bit more, they say, according to price charting anyways. It's a different variant, and I guess that's a little bit harder to find. And then I got 2 black controllers. You can see, which are very good condition. I got a PS3. It's a little damaged. This top piece is missing, but everything does work. It does open up, and it does power on as well. I've actually cleaned this up a lot. It was a little bit dirty. I like to clean all my stuff, even if I am selling it. I don't like stuff to be dirty. I want to preserve this kind of stuff, and that is also why I got into repairing all of this stuff and also the mod stuff. This is the PS2 controller I got. Like I said again, very good condition. The adapter for it. This is the power cord for the PS2. Sorry, my poster just wants to slide down. I don't know why at the middle of the video. But of course, The visuals for the PS2 as well. And the PS2 Slim itself with the memory card inside of it. And like I said, it came with black. He said there wasn't a video game with it, but he must have not have opened it, so I was about to fall out. But black is in there. And the memory card, just a cheap memory card, generic memory card, which, you know, still a memory card, so you can't be mad at that. But I'm going to sell that as well. Because I do have a PS3 Fat that is backwards compatible, so, you know, I don't really play a lot of PS2 games, and if I do, I'll go ahead and just buy a couple and play my PS3. I also got this from the same guy. He had some Wii stuff, I told him to bring it. See, there it goes again, it's just going to fall, so we're just going to do this and just throw that way. And that is bye, and gone. These are a couple games I got for $10 for the Wii. And for the stuff for the PS2 and the PS3, if you're curious, yes, I paid $50 for that stuff. I got Brother in Arms Double Time. Both discs. No booklet though. I have Wii Sports Resorts, but you know, this got some good money behind it. It is complete. Look, it's upside down. It is complete. Like I said, I got Bakugan Battle Brawlers complete as well. It does have a little bit of damage, but I think it might have got a little bit of wet, but I have put it under some stuff and weighted it down to flatten it out, so it's a lot better than it was. Same thing with Wii Sports Resorts. It had a crease down the middle. I got Call of Duty 3 as well. No booklet. I got some DS games, and I don't know if I can show them because I don't know the copyright, you know, policy on YouTube. I know it's changed a lot, especially with Nintendo stuff, and I don't also want Nintendo trying to come after me for this. So I'm gonna show y'all what they are by just showing you this. And if you would like pictures to prove that I actually got what I say I got, I can send those as well. DS games, not for resale. This is Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, not for resale, and it does have the sticker on the back. And then this is also the Pokemon distribution card from Meloetta with the not for sale, you know, as well, with the sticker on the back. And like I said, I can show y'all pictures of that or send y'all some messages if you want proof. You know, they're pretty cool if you didn't know about them. I'm gonna end up keeping them. They are valuable now. I got them for half of, you know, what they're worth now. So even if I wanted to sell them now, I could flip them. But I'm going to keep those and actually see, you know, what they end up being worth in the future. And if I ever have to, and it's dire that I need to sell those, you know, I got a little cash cow, I'd say, and maybe some rare games that, you know, not a lot of people have. I actually didn't know about those, so I actually stumbled upon those. I'm not a big DS collector. I am a Game Boy collector, which you'll probably see in future videos. I'm going to move on. This is some more gaming stuff that I picked up, and I'm going to flip. All the stuff that I am going to flip has been shown first, except for the DS game. So all the other stuff I'm going to flip as well, except for this. Take that back. Super Mario All-Stars with Super Mario World, and it came with the little dust cover. Came with Super Mario World, and I am going to be selling this, and Donkey Kong Country 2, which I'm going to be selling this as well. And these are going to go with one of each console that I try to flip. And Mario All-Stars and Super Mario World is going to my collection because I don't have that yet. So I picked this up with those games. I got 2 power visual cords. Picked up an RF U adapter for the N64. So it's the same thing as if you would just screw it on the back like your old TV, your analog TVs, but this one just slips in it. Which these are kind of hard to find for the N64, but they're pretty much no different from the Super Nintendo because they got the same hookup and everything. Which these come in handy if you have a CRTV, but like I'm going to show you, doesn't have a remote because I picked one up and it doesn't have a remote, but it's a really special edition CRTV, which I'll be showing a little bit later on in the video. So this comes in a lot of handy because I can't switch it to Video 1 and use the red, yellow, and white cords for some reason. So I need to get a universal remote or find the remote for that TV. But in the meantime, this bad boy's coming in handy. Got an N64 power adapter. Two Super Nintendo controllers in good condition, no cuts on the wires or anything like that, and they both work, function, no problems. And then two Nintendos, Super Nintendos, that I got with that stuff. One of them is yellowed, and I'm not sure if I want to paint this or not, which I've been on the fence about painting them because I just hate how ugly the yellow is. But I also know that somebody can actually peroxide these and get these back to the original color. I am not going to go through that because I don't want to. I don't also want to pay for the materials to do that, so I have some extra spray paint around. I don't know. I probably will sell these consoles locally though, because if you sell them on the internet, you're going to have to take a cut, and then you're going to have to pay shipping for these, and it's a little bit more. So depending on if you do free shipping or not. On Mercari, it definitely sells a lot better if you do free shipping. That's why I try not to sell consoles on there. Just games and stuff like that. This one is a little bit dirty. I have cleaned the inside of this and got all the dust, and if there was any corrosion, I've wiped down the board. Same as this one. I just have to clean the outer shells of them. This one's actually, no discoloration. It is a little bit dirty, like I said. I have to still clean the outside. And both of these do have this piece in there without it being broke off, because a lot of these actually break off in the center of the power supply, and which it still works if the prongs are there, but if not, then you gotta solder that off, solder it and melt the solder or de-wick it and take that out and then resolder another one in and get a replacement, which it's not hard, but it's still time consuming, especially if you're just trying to flip them. You don't want to put a lot of time in them more than you have to. But my pet peeve is I just always clean my consoles, even if I'm selling them. I clean them, and therefore I know that they're going to last a lot longer, and I want to preserve this stuff. That's one of the reasons I got into fixing consoles and repairing consoles, and also the mod consoles as well, because I wanted a modding Game Boy, and you got to learn how to do it if you don't want to pay a lot of money for one. So those Super Nintendo, the games and the controllers and the hookups were only $50 as well, and I was super happy about that. I found that on Facebook, and I was super nervous because I texted the guy in the morning, and I was talking to him. I was like, please don't sell, please don't sell, please don't sell. I'm going to go pick it up. If you can hold it for me, I can meet you. And he was like, I got a lot of people messaging me, but if you promise, you're going to come in and get it. And since you messaged me first, I'll hold it for you. And he did, so that's awesome. Because I really did want Super Mario World and Super Mario All-Stars, so I could have that in my collection. And it worked out great. I'm going to show you which one do I want to show you? I'll show you this first. So this is actually a piece from my old collection. It's a Sega Nomad. It's actually the original game as well from my collection, Fire Shark. I've had this since then too from my old videos, and this still works. This does power on, but the screen is bad, and as you can see, I've cracked the glass screen protector or the plastic screen protector. But everything still works, I'm hoping. I know the sound works and it does turn on. The power supply is a little finicky, so when you shake it or move it, it just turns it off, so I gotta fix that as well. The brightness fell out of it, when I took it apart, it literally just fell off, which is not a bad thing because if I'm screen modding this, which I am, you don't need the brightness. The volume works and the controller port works. The last time I tried it, it worked, so I'm assuming it still works. As well as this. Power's on, like I said, it comes on, but it's just a white screen. It's very bad. As you can see, it's dead. So I'm going to mod this. And then once I bought the screen for that, I was looking around and I was like, let's see what Mercari has for Nomads. And I was like, that'd be cool, really, to get a cheap Nomad and fix it for, for cheap. Get a new mod screen for it, repair it if it's broke. That's what I was looking for, is getting a cheap Nomad that was broken so I could fix it and flip it and put a new LCD screen in it, because I can get one for like $50. So I ended up getting this, which I found 10 minutes after I was looking for one. It is another Sega Nomad. This one is actually in way better condition than mine. It's not beat up, because that one's traveled with me over the years, all the moving, and as you can see, it's taking some damage because it wasn't screen cracked. And I did have the battery pack for the batteries that you could put in there, not the rechargeable, but the regular AA batteries, and I've seemed to misplace that, so I'm kind of bummed, because that's not a cheap piece. That's about $50. But back onto this. They said that it wasn't working, that if when you turned it on, it only had a black screen. So one of two things is either, dead pixels on the screen, bad caps, or no game cartridge in it. So I was like, okay, I'll buy it. I'm gonna put a new screen in it anyways. If the screen's black, it's not gonna matter. So I got it yesterday and unboxed it. I didn't make a video of it, so kind of sucks. I was in a hurry and I wanted to see if it worked, and then I had to leave real quick, so I was anxious to see. So it does work. I put this cartridge in it to test it because it's a brand new cart, and I thought maybe, if the connections are bad, also it might be a black screen because of that. So I have my 218-in-1 multi-cart, which I like to play. It has a lot of shoot 'em ups on it that are really expensive, like Truxton, Elemental Wizard, a lot of rare stuff on it. For a good price, it was only $20, so you can't beat that. And it has all the Sega classics on it, like the Golden Axe, Altered Beast, Sonic 1, 2, 3, Phantasy Star, all of those good games. So it works, but it does have a horizontal line, dead pixel horizontal line in it. Everything else works. I can actually still play it. There's no problem with this. This doesn't move. Just don't turn it off like that one, because that one's loose, and this one's just, like I said, it's in good condition, so it's probably not been played a lot. It did have some stuff on it, so I have taken this apart, cleaned it, and put it back together, and I'm still waiting on the LCD screen mod. So I probably will be doing a video on that, so if you want to see how to mod a Sega Nomad with the LCD upgrade screen, you can watch that video as well. And then I also got the power cord for it as well, but I don't have that with me. That's in my other room, and it came with these two controllers also, which both work, and that was $65. So if I spend $50 on top of the $65 that I have, and I know that the console doesn't need to be recapped and works, because I'm going to recap mine that I'm going to mod, but if it doesn't have to be recapped and it works, and I can put the screen mod in it and only spend $105 and flip it for like $200, at the least, that sounds like a good deal. That's another $100 to put towards my collection. I'm going to go to my DVDs now. I want to save what I got over here for last, and then my unboxing for last as well. That's going to be the last thing, but I'm going to show you one of the consoles I just picked up, which is kind of a rare console. Not everybody probably has this console, but I know some of you do. And it's not nothing that no one's seen before. I'm sure everybody has seen this console. But here's some of the DVDs that I've collected and have picked up, because I'm a big collector in DVDs. And I got some stuff on the way, but I don't want to spoil it. I have something on the way. I might tell a little bit more about it at the end. I Got Dark Crystal. Good movie. Very good movie. I love Jim Henson. He's just a great all-around puppeteer and person, and how he makes all of his movies and stuff. So really thought, I'd give this a try, and I really ended up liking it. So that's the Dark Crystal. I absolutely love these series, so I had to pick them up. I got these actually brand new, probably about a couple weeks ago, and I've already watched a lot of them. It's the complete series of Dinosaurs. This is season 1 and season 2. I actually got these brand new 4-disc collection, and this one, the discs are weird. They don't like to sit in there for some reason, and they come undone really easy. It's nothing special DVD, case quality, just the same old. And then the 3rd and 4th season, which is also a 4-disc collection. Love these. Who doesn't? I got Cloak and Dagger. This is just a cool video game movie. Kind of weird, kind of screwed up, kind of off the wall. Like people getting shot, kids getting shot at. Some really crazy stuff on it. As you can see on the back, dude's sporting an Uzi with a suppressor on it. Like, he's not playing around. Like, I'm telling you, crazy movie. A lot of old Atari stuff in it. Like, still boxed in some of the scenes. He's playing the Atari computer. I think don't quote me on this. I could be wrong, but I think it's the Atari 800. Can't remember. I could be wrong, like I said. Don't quote me on it. But I like this movie. Very good movie. Same kid from E.T. And then this guy, Mr. Dabney Coleman, he actually plays Jack Flack and the dad of Henry Thomas. So, like I said, it's an off-the-wall movie. If you look that movie up, it'll say, like, there's an article that says, like, the most effed up kids movie. It's funny. I got this at my flea market. The Wrestler. I love old wrestling as well. The 80s wrestling, that great era, the Attitude Era. I'm not so much into the newer stuff, but I do love the old stuff, and even the Ruthless Aggression era is like pretty much the last time I started that I was watching wrestling. It was back in probably 2008, 2009, and then I just kind of fell off of it because I didn't have cable and stuff like that, and I was just going mostly on the internet. So. But very good movie. If you haven't watched it, you go ahead and get this thing, because this is great movie. Like I said, great movie. But has Mickey Rourke in it, and he's an old wrestler, and it pretty much shows like how old wrestlers, or at least this guy in particular, was on the top, and then now he's on the bottom. So, and he's trying to have a redemption. So it's a very good movie. You need to check it out if you haven't. Everybody loves this movie. Big Trouble in Little China. I've been looking for this. I mostly get most of my stuff from pawn shops, and I get them for like $1 or so, the DVDs, and sometimes Blu-rays for $3. And eventually I'll show off my DVD collection. You see me looking over here because it's literally like just right there. The picture of Kurt Russell, complete. This one I didn't open up, but this one is not complete. It's actually an old Blockbuster case. Crazy, huh? And I think this one is not complete either. Yep. And it has a little lock thing on it. I love this show. This and Cheers. Cheers is definitely my favorite show, and this is a very damn good show too. As well as Frasier. Frasier's a great show as well. This is Wings. I remember Mom and them watching it, and I swear I always thought it was like a Mandela effect. Like, did I really see them watching an old show about people in the airport? And I always tried to figure out what show that was, and then I came across it and I was like, oh my god, that's it. And someone wants to text me. My phone's vibrating right now. But this is Wings. This is a great one. check that real quick. Make sure I didn't stop my video. This is one thing I got. This is the TV that I was talking about. This is a TMNT CRTV. This came back out in 2006, and it had a DVD that matched it with the little turtle shell. As you can see, it has a lot of like turtle shell print on the front of it and around the side of it right here, and then the back's just plain. And then it has, your power button, your menu, your channels, and then the branded, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is not a sticker. This is actually on the plastic, as well as this. If you turn to the side, you can see the speakers. They're red, which it's pretty cool, a little accent. Picked this up for $20. I've actually seen one on the internet for $150, but that one had the DVD player. So I thought, $20, I'm still, probably doing pretty good. And I found out this is actually kind of a hard TV to find. So really glad I picked that one. We're down here without beating it up. Alright. This is one of my more desired consoles that I have been wanting. I will be keeping this. This is not going anywhere. And I'm sure y'all guys have seen this. I'm going to give you a little quick hint. We're just going to do this and flash this in front of the camera. Yes, sir. A JVC XI. I got this from a buddy of mine he had, and he was trying to sell and sell some of his collection and some of the stuff he didn't use. So it came with a controller. This is the legit JVC controller. Put that down there, be careful with that. Came with the RF cable. As you can see, kind of weird. It's a lot different from what a lot of people are used to. And I'll show you how this goes in a second. And then, you just slide this one on just like the N64 RF cable. And then the beautiful JVC XI itself. It's in very good condition. It does have a little bit of stuff on the bottom scratches, but on the very top and all that, it's really nice. It works. Everything works perfectly. No problems. You just plug it in. You put your CD, Sega CD in. Whatever. Click it. Bam. You're good. No problems. No disc read error. No bull crap like that. This bad boy is still kicking to this day. A lot of people don't know you can also use this as a karaoke machine. Your headphones here, and then I think you put your microphone, it says right here. And you can go with the volume on the mic, up and down. So if you have, an actual karaoke disc and then the microphone itself, you can actually have a karaoke night, which I'm not planning on having, so. And this is how this RF adapter goes into this system itself. So if you see right here, you got a little, what looks like a microphone plug-in, and then you got your yellow and white. Right? Yeah. So you're gonna put this one upside down like this, and you can go right up in there, and all three of them bad boys. And you plug this thing in. You set it to old trusty channel 3 or channel 4, and you're good to go. The only thing I do not have for that is the actual power adapter itself. It's a 9.5 voltage, and the Sega Genesis Model 2 is a 10, which kind of scares me because I don't want to put more voltage in it than I need to. But if you think that's okay, and if you're more technical with voltage and ohms and all that good stuff more than I am, I just like to repair stuff. I don't go into the super details like that, or don't know about them anyways. Feel free to leave a comment, and I appreciate that. Okay, and onto the box, and this is the last thing I have. I want to grab my knife because it's like right there, but I don't want to go over camera. So, this is one of the items that I ordered. I actually think I know what this is, but I could be wrong. Let's see what I have in here. No, I got something. yes, this is a dog fingernail clipper or a cat clipper, nail clipper. So one of the things I got right now that's on camera that I can actually get to without leaving you guys like, hey dude, you know you ain't supposed to do that, right? Hey dude, maybe get better prepared, you know, when you're trying to do a boxing video, and actually grab your dang knife so you don't look like an idiot with a toenail clipper. And, you know, so, but you know, that's me. Nothing's changed in 9 years, 10 years, 12 years. Okay. Bad boy the rest of the way open. I probably should have marked this out. I don't know how far into the video that I've actually shown this person's information in, but it'll be alright. So, I got, bam! This is the E.T. Blu-ray and digital copy. And the lady said that it was sealed, which got damaged because I think she said someone might have stepped on it, so it kind of broke the seal. So we're going to actually unravel the rest of this. And this is the original release. That is one of the reasons I got this one, because I don't want the digital CGI E.T. I want the original E.T. All the bullcrap scenes and all that good stuff, and my cat wants to run, it would be great. But yes, E.T. baby. So we're gonna finish this off. Whoopsh. Put that bad boy right in there with this nice foam pad. So I appreciate you shipping like that. We're gonna throw it this way because I don't want you to know this code. That's why I said we're gonna throw it that way. And then we got the E.T. I almost said the U.T. E.T. Blu-ray copy. And this is very cool, and I want to point out that on this E.T. copy, it looks like a VHS case, as you can see. And it also looks like it has been worn down. And I don't think this has actually been worn down. It's just actually the paper itself in the style that they did it in. So, very cool, you know. I think that's pretty cool, the attention to details that they had. I will probably be watching this tonight because it just came in. But I love some E.T., you know, who doesn't? Well, everybody, this is 30 Mervis, and it's been great. I appreciate you watching my channel, and if you've actually stuck through it this long and haven't got bored with me yet, I really appreciate it. And if you like this channel, you know, feel free to subscribe and give me a like or a dislike. I appreciate everything, and thank you guys. You know, have a great day.